welcome back to my channel. My name is T and I love all things skin and beauty, and today we have another Get Ready With Me. This time I will be using some more Notoriously Morbid products. Now for Notoriously Morbid, they are an indie makeup brand, okay? And they make these amazing eyeshadow stories. And when they say that things are limited, things are definitely limited, especially in an indie makeup brand. So I went through my stash trying to figure out what I wanted to use, because I said that I definitely wanted to do some more Notoriously Morbid, Get Ready With Me's, and use my collection. Now, there might be certain things where, like for certain Notoriously Morbid products, that they're no longer available, but they do bring them back. Okay, I repeat, they do bring them back. It just kind of like depends on the season or what's in stock. But today we're going to try out that Emotional Flush blush palette again. And we're also going to try its Fall Yall. I forgot that I purchased this from them and I haven't used it yet. And it was a release for the fall, basically for like Halloween. And it came in a mystery box where you could get like body products and, you know, eyeshadow and even candles and things like that. And I have to say that I had so much fun just like using their like body products, and like the smells, like the scents were definitely screaming fall. So I am excited to finally play with this palette. I'm gonna try to post and share my collection of Notoriously Morbid, but yeah, I definitely am a Notoriously Morbid type of, you know, creator. I just think that their eyeshadows are amazing. And on top of that, they came out with an Easter collection that's currently, you know, going on. So I think the last day to order certain products is probably the 21st. So if you want to, you know, go and check out their website, they got face products, they have lip products, eyeshadows, like absolutely stunning collection, and mystery box as well. So like you could, I'm pretty sure like they have different types of mystery boxes, and some of them can contain like body stuff, fragrances, candles. There's also like new products that they're coming out with their sister brand too. And I believe it's called Spellcast Beauty. And they make really cute stuff too. So definitely check them out. I'll try to link everything down below in the description box, but without further ado, let's get into this Get Ready, y'all. All right, so I'm spot correcting a little with my Lancome concealer, the Care Glow one. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I will be testing out the tinted serum from Catrice again. So this is a new fungal acne safe discovery item, and so far it's pretty good. I'm in the shade 095 in. It seems like it's neutral, but it's actually pretty like not too dark. Like I can get away with it, but yeah, it's definitely not the right shade. And it comes in a dropper packaging too, so like this. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. I also put on the Milk primer because I'm still testing out to see how I feel about it. but yeah, I'm not sure if I like that primer still. Like, I don't know. Definitely was overhyped in my opinion. Like, you know, it does bring glow to the skin. It you know, if you want that dewy look, that dewy finish, then it would definitely be something for maybe for drier skin types who still want to use like a matte or like satin type of foundation, but they're afraid that their skin will be too dry for it, then maybe this could be helpful. But other than that, I'm not really seeing a reason to like really, you know, pick this as my holy grail type of foundation primer. So that's my thoughts. But yeah, the shade is really like, yeah. Any other products that I use and haven't shown on camera will also be linked in the description. I'm gonna start trying to do that because my get readies are getting kind of long, and for editing purposes, I just don't want it to be so long to edit. Yeah, it's definitely like, you see how like it's yeah. I also did my brows. I off camera, I use the About Face brow pencils. Pretty good, pretty decent. All right, cool. All right, I just went in with my Fenty concealer. This is in the shade 420. It is the only Fungal Acne Safe Fenty concealer. It is the Instant Retouch concealer for the Pro Filter line, and pretty good. I got it in a lighter shade this time, but it definitely helped even things out a bit, because this foundation is definitely deeper than it looks in camera. Like, maybe it looks a little bit deeper, but like in person, yeah. So I'm done with that. Now what I could do is I can powder my face, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna powder my face. I have this Makeup Forever powder foundation that I can maybe use as well. So let me take a little bit of this, because we're not gonna use cream products today. You definitely need like maybe a denser brush or something, but I'm just gonna put this on top to help, you know, with the dewiness that I'm getting, just a little bit. Seems to be helping. So yeah, I mean, I get the primer a bit, like it is kind of, you know, sticky, but at the same time it's just, I don't know how I feel about it, you know. I'm gonna take a different brush this time. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, it's definitely much better. All right, so one thing that I notice about the Milk Hydro Grip is that you have to make sure you don't put a lot of product on your face, because then it will start to pick up the foundation and like it'll lift it off completely. And that's one thing that I noticed in the other video that I did with Notoriously Morbid's palette Toxic Love, was when I used it with the Fenty Eavesdrop and the concealer. It did the exact same thing. It kept on lifting. So I'm not sure if it's because the formulations don't match well, but what I do know is that the fact that when I used it just now, it also started to lift. So I'm thinking either it doesn't match well with the Catrice foundation, it doesn't mix well with this, or maybe I put too much, but I used the same amount with the House Labs one. So maybe that's what it is. It could be a formulation difference. You know, certain things you can't mash well or mix well with other products because of what type of base it is. So if it's water based, silicone, oil, that kind of thing, you know, you have to use the same base that your primer has. So maybe that's it. I don't know, but it was definitely annoying me, but it helped a little bit. The Makeup Forever, I used the Makeup Forever foundation to kind of like help with the coverage a bit, and I used a puff. I used one of these, and then I set my face again with the LYS, and I basically tapped it in using this Sigma brush. It kind of helped it out a bit. But yeah, my skin color definitely is a little bit lighter, just a tad, because of that powder. So if you wondering, you know, what happened, what you do off camera, that's what I did in order to really fix it. You don't really see my blemish anymore, which is good. Like you see like kind of it like a little bit, but not too much. But right now I'm gonna put on the Fenty bronzer. I just want to get my face completely done, and then we can move on with the rest of the products. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to look for a better brush to use. Maybe I could go in with one of these brushes here to help it out a bit. But yeah, I was just like really annoyed. I was like, yeah, this is not it. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora brush. This is the Pro Foundation 47 brush, just so I could be more detailed with my bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers to use because you can practically get away with just putting this on, because it definitely gives you a hint of like a blush, if you will, because there's like a hint of like red to it, but not too much, just right. So this is a pretty shade for a bronzer if you want to just get up and go, have like some color to like your face. this is definitely perfect for that. Yeah, I just want it to be a little bit more detailed with this. And then I think we should be good to like move on with the palette. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that Hydro Grip Primer, but I am not liking that. Like, I'll probably use it with the House Labs foundation just because it worked better with that one. But it's just way too dewy, and like, even with Lancome, I've never experienced like lift like that. So I don't know what's that about, but it is definitely overhyped. It is definitely an overhyped type of product, and I will not be repurchasing again. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I'm still trying to figure out like how did it like start to live. I gotta look at the ingredients or something because I am trying to figure out why that was happening. Another thing that I wanted to mention about this bronzer is that there's some like sparkles in it, but it's like really, really pretty kind of like sparkles. Not too much like the, what's that other foundation that has sparkles in it? It's not like Makeup by Mario's, like that half and half one, but it does get the job done. You don't really see it that much. So I'm trying to make sure I even out this my complexion, because my skin has really been going through it, guys. Like, I'm starting to really go through it, really. And it's just because like it's the weather. When the weather isn't consistent, my skin reacts and kind of like I don't know what to do situation, where it's like it's either I'm dry or breaking out, something. It's always something. Okay, so this is what we're working with. This is what the minted one looks like. It's in Yacht Life, my favorite shades. Code will be in the description box as always. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the blush palette and then the eyeshadow palette, and you know, we should be moving forward because of this foundation thing. I'm tired of having these like foundation issues. Like, I don't know, I think it's the House Labs. And the other time I almost took myself out. Good thing I checked the ingredients because I would have been out if I used that Laura Mercier foundation, because that had a bunch of triggers. So no. Okay, so this is the palette that I was talking about. I'd used it before. So you have to use a soft blush or like brush for it because it's very like powdery. So it has to be really, really soft. So I'm gonna use my Refer brush. This is from their collection that they did. It's the one that has the flowers on it. So cute. I'm so glad I got this brush. We're gonna try, kind of want to try the orange. I wonder what the orange is gonna look like. This might be I might regret this. Yeah, you have to use a soft, woo! Oh my God, wait a minute. Yo, today is just not my day, y'all. Like, at all. Like, I don't even know. Yo, that is very pigmented. Like, I'm so heavy-handed. Like, so heavy-handed. Like, damn. You just need like a one tap. Just one tap will do. Just one tap. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You probably can't really see it, but you can see like a little bit of the orange right there. You can see it like right here. It is pretty. I was just way too heavy-handed. Way too heavy-handed. I'm not gonna even try the yellow. Like, I'm just yeah. I was way too heavy-handed with that. I'll try a little. Ooh. Okay. I gotta say that this palette, pigmented, like you need like one tap of the brush, you're good. You are good. You are good. Don't do anything extra. Don't be like me and do extra stuff, because that was pigmented. We gonna move on with the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna put on my NYX primer and get to this palette. All right, gonna use this palette here. This is what the color story is looking. As you can see here. Trying to see if there's like duochromes, which I think there is. I think, not entirely sure. Yeah, this is what we are working with. So, first things first, I'm probably gonna go in with Pumpkin Pies, then Plaid to the Bone, and one of these shimmers. Already, I know exactly what I want to do, which is kind of crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta take the sticker off. All right. Again, I'm using the Adept brushes here. I am loving this type of shade here. It's like a mauve brown color. If you noticed already, I am not that great with describing colors, so bear with me. But this is definitely a pretty matte for sure. I love these mattes, like this type of that has this type of tone to them. All right, gonna go in with Plaid to the Bone using the same brush, and I'm going to put it towards the edge of the eye. Just to give it some dimension. Definitely gorgeous. I wish it was just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. It was looking a little bit patchy, but we fixed that. Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna move on with, I'm probably gonna do I'm So Corn Fused. These cute names, these are so cute. All right, let me use the Clarity Cosmetics glitter primer. So far I think only NYX is what I can use, because I know Unearthly has one like this, like a glitter primer, but that has triggers in it, and I'm definitely not gonna put that on my eyelid because it has, I think, 3 triggers that can trigger my fungal acne, so I'm gonna pass on that. But I think NBA Cosmetics has one too, or at least similar. But I don't know about that one. And right now, I don't know if Clarity still has this one, but I've had this for quite some time. All right, so this is Corn Fused right here. It's Corn Fused, and I'm just gonna take it. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, this is so cute. Stop. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. This shade is stunning. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. All right, now the final touches is going to be this green shimmer or metallic shade. It is Leave Me Alone. Oh my god, these names are kind of cute. Oh my god, I'm telling you, some of their palettes, I'm not entirely sure if I like the bigger palettes that they're starting to come out with. Like, I think I had an issue figuring out a color story that I wanted to go with for Toxic Love, but this one right here, it is so easy to me to create an eye look. It's crazy that it didn't take that long. So I'm gonna go in with the rest of my makeup and close out this video. All right, so real quick, I put on my mascara, which is this same mascara that I usually put on, the Japanese waterproof mascara I always use. I then went in with my lips. I used the About Face, the clicker bomb things that they came out with, the lip color butter. This is the shade Date Me. And then I used the Fenty Beauty Trace Out lip liner. And this is in Extra Thigh. Now, final touches, which will be the Notoriously Morbid blush palette, and I'm trying to figure out what type of brush I want to use because I don't want to be heavy-handed like last time. All right, I decided to go in with one of my Real Technique brushes. I'm gonna use one of these highlighters here. Is more on the glitter side. All right, now time to spritz my face and I'll give you my final thoughts, but this is the highlight. And I believe I use Obsession, which is the orange blush, Thrill, which is the pink blush that I put over top, and then Glow Getter for the highlighter. And it's more of like a dual chrome, multi-chrome type of like highlighter. So it's like a hint of like blue, purple, and like pink glitters in it. But yeah, gonna move on and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, final thoughts. Hydro Grip Primer, still a no. Don't know why people like it. Still a no. This is, again, a great tinted serum. This right here from Catrice. Love that it's fungal acne safe. Easy for me to still even out my complexion, even though it is a little bit deeper and richer than my actual complexion. Because like in person, it brings off red than neutral. But definitely a good foundation for sure. Notoriously Morbid. I am definitely in love with the fall palette. This fall palette right here, this is really, really so cute. Like the ghosts and just like them being so happy with the pumpkins. It's really, really cute. Definitely loving the I'm So Confused shade. It's such a pretty shade, especially on the eyelids right here. Just gorgeous. Easy for me to automatically, you know, do eyeshadow color story with this one. It was easy for me to think about what type of colors I wanted to use and what type of look I wanted to create. And again, the pigmentation of these mattes are really, really gorgeous. Easy to blend in, very nice and fine. What more can I say? I am going to continue to enjoy playing with this palette because it's definitely starting to feel like a fall season in New York with the rain, and then it snowed in Bear Mountain for some reason, but it is absolutely a stunning color story to work with. I have to still get used to how powdery this blush palette is. It's definitely going to be trial and error with this palette right here. If you're not really interested in highlighters that are more glittery, then you're probably not going to like the highlighters. But overall, definitely a fun face palette to continue to play with. What more can I say? As for the About Face, lip butters, it's very moisturizing. It's not that hard. It's not that much of a rocket science. You kind of clip it to the point where you get only a little bit of product and you put it on your lips. Otherwise, it's going to be disastrous. Don't do that. Just click it till it's like a tiny bit that is available for you to use, and you just put it on, and that's all you need. You don't need to like keep on clicking it. Please don't do that, because you're not gonna like the product, and it's really because you're using it wrong. That's it. But yeah, I had fun with playing with all of my makeup collections that I have here in my stash. The makeup powder is definitely a new one for me. I'm definitely going to continue to use this more often. But yeah, Hydro Grip. This is the only thing that I really didn't like. I still don't like it, y'all. I still don't like it. I don't find the benefit in it. I just I don't like it. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below if you've tried Notoriously Morbid. Did you hop on their Easter collection and their mystery boxes that they're coming out with for Easter? Again, you have until 21st to go ahead and get you some Notoriously Morbid goodies, because one thing with Notoriously Morbid is when they say that, you know, sometimes you got to trust brands that are doing limited edition type of things. Yeah, you need to hop on it now if you're interested, because they might not be here for long. But anyways, Let me know in the comments down below. Have you tried Notoriously Morbid? What's your favorite palette? Did I, intrigue you to finally get to try them? Let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, and love your skin. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.